So for today's video, I'm going to do the ASMR tag, which was created by GB ASMR, and I love it because I love doing like Q&A type videos. I have a personal Q&A coming up. I know that, but I always envisioned myself doing it like in my own room with my own cup of tea. I just want to be back in Ireland for it, so I'll get that video out to you in 2 weeks. But for today, I'm going to do the ASMR tag. I was tagged by Amuse ASMR and by Peace and Saraity, so thank you both so much for tagging me. I'm really excited about doing this. So basically, the ASMR tag is 25 questions, all related to ASMR and your channel. So the first question is, when was the first time you experienced ASMR? I don't really know that. I remember having it as a kid. I remember that, like, listening to the news and hearing certain people speak and really just liking the way that they were talking and having like sleepovers with friends and whispering and just I would sometimes ask my friend to just keep talking and say more things because I really liked it when they whispered. So I had it since a very young age, but I don't know exactly when the first time was. So when was the first time you watched an ASMR video on YouTube? That would have been approximately 5 years ago when I read an article in an online Belgian newspaper talking about ASMR, which was the first time I realized that other people also had this thing about just wanting to hear people talk over and over again because I just liked the way they sounded, and it had a video link to a gentle whispering video, and that was the first one I ever watched. So it would be about 5 years ago. Then what's your favorite unintentional ASMR video? Years ago, I watched this beauty guru on YouTube called Coco Rice. She mainly did hair tutorials, and she didn't particularly do anything amazing. She did pretty simple hair tutorials that a lot of the time, to be honest, I could do better, but she had this really nice, high, sort of soft voice that I loved listening to, and she was one of those YouTubers that I would just watch videos from over and over and over again, not for the content, but just because I liked hearing her talk. And there was one video in particular where she did a hair curling tutorial, and just the way she was talking and the sounds she was making with the clasp of the curling iron, I really loved that video. Sadly, she hasn't made videos in years, and she took her entire channel down, which I'm really bummed about because I would have loved to watch some more of her videos. I guess that's my favorite unintentional ASMR video. So then the next question is, name the last 5 ASMRtists you watched. So I wrote them down. So the first one I watched is Amuse ASMR, who tagged me. I watched her tag video. She has really cool videos, actually. She has a lot of like drawing and color pencil videos and stuff, and they're very peaceful to watch. Then I also watched Peace and Saraity. I watched her tag video, but I've just been like binging a lot of her library. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, but I go through ASMR phases. I go through not watching ASMR for a couple of weeks, or maybe watching like one video every few nights. And in the last like 2 weeks or so, I've just been on an ASMR binge of a whole bunch of channels, and I've just been binging a lot of her videos. I think she is so good at ASMR, and she is such a sweet person. So I really love her channel. I also watched Lily Whispers. I've been a big fan of her. She basically started the whole true crime ASMR from like overcomplicated videos. I like the simple having a chat with some trigger videos, and she does a lot of like beauty ASMR videos and just simple talking ones, and I really like that. Then I also watched ASMR Crime by Rennie. She's also such a sweet person, and she does all true crime videos, and she has an incredible accent. I think it's New Zealand. Rennie, correct me if I'm wrong. It could be Australia, but I'm pretty sure I recognize it as being a New Zealand accent. And then the last one I watched is Cosmic Tingles. She is quite possibly my favorite ASMR artist of all time. I've been watching her like from the beginning as well, and I don't know, I just think she's naturally very good at ASMR. She hadn't uploaded in a really long time because her mom was sick, and then she started again, but her mom passed away now last week, so she uploaded a video again recently. So maybe, you know, she's using it kind of therapeutic. I don't know. I hope she gets back into the swing of things because I really missed her videos. But, you know, she needs to take care of herself first. But I love Cosmic Tingles. So then, what is your favorite ASMR trigger to listen to? That would be mouth sounds, but unintentional mouth sounds. So I don't particularly like it when people make them on purpose, but I like it when people just talk with mouth sounds naturally. Like Latte ASMR, she just talks with mouth sounds on her own. Whenever she says something, it has mouth sounds in it, and I really love listening to that. And then what is your least favorite trigger to listen to? And I have to do it. This is gonna be rough. I hate the sk sound because I mentioned this in my Get to Know Me video. I hate repetitive sounds so much, and that one just really irks me, so I have to do it. If you all hate it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to make this very quick. So sk 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 sk. There. Did it. Hate it so much. The next question, I'm gonna close the window. I'm sorry, there's birds outside my window, and I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm just gonna close the window. Alright, there we go. So the next question is, do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? I don't use it to fall asleep. I do use it to relax. I don't really get ASMR the way a lot of other people do. I don't really feel it all over my head. I don't get tingles. I get like this heavy feeling on my forehead, and I get really tired. So I definitely use it to relax, but I find that I concentrate on it too much to fall asleep to it. So I don't use it to fall asleep. So then the next question is, what is your bedtime routine? I don't have the best bedtime routine, so when I'm at home in Ireland, I usually go to bed at 9, but I don't actually go to sleep until like 2 a.m. I will spend all day just like working, watching TV, chilling, and then as soon as I go to bed, my brain is like, we have to think of absolutely everything at the same time, and I have to look everything up at the same time, and I spend hours in bed on my iPad just researching random crap because I can't shut my brain off. Usually around like 12:30, I'll switch on The Big Bang Theory, and I'll like lay down with my eyes closed, and then I'll listen to that for like an hour and a half until I fall asleep. So that has been kind of my nighttime routine for the last, I'd say 2 or 3 years. I always fall asleep to The Big Bang Theory. Like I've seen that show way too many, or I've listened to that show way too many times by now because I just keep repeating them. But yeah, that, I don't know if it's just that my brain has gotten used to it, but that really helps me fall asleep. Then what is your favorite trigger to do? And I have to do it. brushing the camera. I think I've done that so many times already. Grab a brush. I don't know if I have any clean brushes. I don't think I've used this one since I've been to Belgium. Yeah, I love screen brushing. I think it's one of the most relaxing triggers for me, and I really like doing it too. So that's definitely my favorite. Yeah. And then what's your least favorite trigger to do? Well, I guess that, and I have to do it. I guess that would be back to the discuss sound. I'm not going to do that again though. I can't think of another one on the spot that I really hate doing. No, I'm gonna bottle out on that one and say it's the same as the discuss sound. I can't think of anything else at the moment that I hate doing. The next question is, how long does it take you to make a video? That really depends on what I'm making. Most of my true crime videos take me anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. If I do a role play, it can take me like 40 minutes to an hour. Not that my videos are actually that long, but I usually have a lot of mishaps and I have to like restart, or like right before I started this video, I was about 5 minutes into it when my coworker called me on Skype, and I was like, oh, wretched, I have to start over. So, like, sometimes it can take really long. Sometimes there's just a lot of, like, editing involved, stuff that I have to cut out. So, the role plays can take me up to about an hour, but I'd say on average, a roleplay video probably takes about 40 minutes. So, yeah. Have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? I think just once. The doing your makeup video, I was editing that, and I was watching it after I edited it, and I got tingles from one particular part. I can't remember which one. Or, like, not tingles, I don't get tingles, but like the ASMR feeling that I get. But that was the only one. So, do you watch your own videos? Not really. I edit them, and I'm obviously watching them while I'm editing them. In the beginning, I would rewatch them after they were done editing, so I didn't miss anything, but I've kind of stepped out of doing that. I think it's weird. I don't recognize myself when I'm watching them. It's not like I think it's weird to watch myself. It's like I'm watching a different person. But I think it's because I recorded it and I know it's coming. I don't find it particularly pleasant to watch it myself. So no, aside from when I'm editing them, which I guess everyone does, I don't watch my own videos. So the next question is, what software do you use to edit? I honestly just use iMovie. Sometimes I use DaVinci Resolve, which is also a free editing software, and it's really good. It's got a lot of features. I do that if I need to adjust the audio, or if I need to do like color overlay or something like that. But for the most part, I just use iMovie. What time of day do you film? Well, currently it's like 7:30 in the evening, but I try not to film this late because I don't like the lighting when that happens. I usually film around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Because I work from home, I just take a break from work and I go film, and then I still have a lot of natural daylight, which I think is better for videos. And most people are at work and kids are at school, so it's very quiet to film then too. What is your favorite video that you've made? I think that's my doctor exam roleplay. I have a lot of fun recording green screen videos, and that was only my second one, and I had a lot of fun with that one. And I'm actually happy to see that it has more views than any of videos have had an unexpected negative fan reaction? Not yet. I don't know if my channel is big enough for that yet. I've definitely had, almost all my videos have received some thumbs down. The only negative comments I've gotten is, "Why are you whispering? It's annoying." That's it. Just people who don't understand ASMR. There was one that bothered me a little bit about my Elizabeth Salgado video, who obviously didn't understand ASMR and said it's such a serious issue. Why are you making fun of it by whispering? And that's so not the point. I would never make fun of a true crime video. But I can't go and explain to every single person what ASMR is. There's a link in my description box. So yeah, but I can't say that it was a negative response for a particular video. There've just been a few comments from fans who didn't understand ASMR. Then the next question is, what video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? I think that would be my sleep clinic video. That was my first green screen video, and you guys, I spent 3 days editing it, and it is by no means perfect, I know that, but it's not viewed at all, pretty much. It's not got a lot of views, and I don't know what's wrong with it. I personally, I only watched it after I edited it, so I don't know if there's stuff in it that really sucks, because I haven't rewatched it since, but it's just not doing that well. But some videos will do a lot better than others. I don't lose sleep over it, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick my sleep clinic video. Oh, the next question is, what's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? Alright, I have mentioned this before, but I think I'll just explain now why. So, I flip my videos to mirror image after I record them. So when you're seeing my Apple Watch on my right hand, this is actually my left hand, and this is my right hand. I'll actually flip it to normal so you can see why I flip it to mirror image. So my nose looks incredibly crooked, unlike normal video. And not just my nose, my eye is smaller, my mouth curls up, my whole face, half my face is just lopsided. And I don't know why this happens. I have Googled it a million times. I've asked a friend who's a really good photographer, and the answer that I get everywhere is, well, the way you see your face in the mirror is not how it actually looks, and the way you see it on camera is more of a realistic representation. But I know that's not the case because over the years, I have always heard friends say, "Why does your nose look so crooked in this photo?" That's not what it looks like in real life. And B, I actually asked friends and family, I showed them a video clip and I was like, "Does my face look this lopsided in real life?" And they're like, "No, what's going on with it? That is not how it looks in real life at all." So I understand that my face is asymmetrical. I think most faces are, but this is ridiculous. This is so much. I'm actually gonna flip it back to mirror image. So this is what my face to me looks like in real life. Yes, my nose is slightly crooked. I have a little dent in it, but it is so bad on camera. And I can't fix it. I've tried contouring it, but I'm just no good at contouring. I think I only make it worse. Plus, it happens on one side of my face. I can't contour my entire face. I've tried lighting it from the left, from the right, from the front. Nothing works. So if any of you out there have any tips on how to fix this or on why this is happening, please let me know. Because I would love to do a bookstore roleplay or a tea shop roleplay, and I can't at the moment because all the text would show up in mirror image and you wouldn't be able to read it. But I'm so self-conscious about uploading it regularly because it looks so horrible. It just whose face looks lopsided in mirror image. Mine does the complete opposite. And it annoys me. So yeah. The next question is, what's the most absurd request you received from a fan? I haven't received that many weird requests yet. I think my channel again is a little bit too small for that. I have received some very specific requests that I just didn't think the general audience would like, so I didn't do them. What I have received is personal emails asking to get to know me better, or even flat out just to date me. I've received a few of those, and I don't know what to do with them. I honestly, if you send me an email like that, I'm not going to reply to it. First of all, that email address is really only listed for business inquiries. YouTube even specifically says that. I don't use it for personal correspondence. And also, I'm just too paranoid for that. Like, I would never contact someone that I only know online and have never met to meet up. I wouldn't dare to do that. And, like, for example, I have never been interested in online dating. And I know a lot of people do it, and that some have met their perfect person through it, but it's just not for me. Like, I'm too paranoid for that. I would never trust doing something like that. And honestly, I have no interest in having a relationship right now anyway. For various reasons, I'll get into that in my personal Q&A, but I'm just not in the market, and I don't know, and I don't want to upset anyone, and I don't want to hurt anyone, which is why I just don't reply. But if you're, like, I definitely don't want to call anyone out, but if you're watching this video and you are one of the people that have sent me an email, they've all been very nice. Well, a few are creepy a little bit, but most of them have been very nice, and I can't say anything bad about it. It's just, it's not for me. So, respectfully, I will decline. The next question is, do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? Yes, in the meantime, they do. At least some of them do. I told my parents a few days after I got here. I was planning to tell them when I got here, but I was going back and forth on it. But the moment felt right for me to tell them. And also because I had all my equipment with me, and it would have been very hard to constantly hide the microphone and the tripod and things like that. So I kind of felt like I needed to tell them to keep it easier. And they don't really care. They ask me now and then how my channel's doing and how many subscribers do I have in the meantime, but they genuinely do not care about the subject matter or watching my videos. Then I told my best friend and his partner. My best friend watches the true crime videos now and then, but he doesn't like ASMR. So, he's not, he doesn't like all the rest. And then I have one friend who found my channel. She's a co-worker from Ireland, and she loves true crime. I knew she loved ASMR. I didn't know she loved true crime, and so she sent me a message on Facebook. I think maybe 4 or 5 weeks after I opened my channel, to let me know that she found it, and that she was really excited about listening to it, and that she really liked it. So, all positive things. The next question is, have you ever been recognized in public? No, I don't think I have enough subscribers for that yet. Then what inspires your video ideas? Well, half my videos are true crime, so I just research a lot of that. The other I'm still new at this. I don't have a lot of inspiration. I take a lot of video ideas from other ASMRtists and try to make them my own. I think that's what most ASMRtists do. attention to what they're doing so that maybe I can make a video around it and incorporate that. So I try to just get inspired by my environment and things that I see and that I notice. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? That would definitely be YouTube. I mean, yeah, I do a lot of, it depends what I'm doing. Like currently, because I'm going on vacation soon, I spend a lot of my time online researching, even though I've already researched absolutely everything there is. I just do it all over again because I'm so excited about it. But for the most part, it's just YouTube, and not necessarily all ASMR. I watch a lot of like reviews on products and ideas. For example, when I started this channel, I watched a lot of videos on how to grow your channel and like best practices for opening a YouTube channel. There's some vloggers, one channel, a couple that vlogs that I watch almost every day. So definitely YouTube. And then the last question is, what advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? That's a tricky one because there's so many new ASMRtists out there at the moment. And I'm still new, so I don't know if I'm in the best position to give advice, but I don't know. I would say, like, generically, like with any YouTube channel, be consistent, upload at least once a week, if you can, twice a week or more. Invest in some good equipment, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Like I just bought a new camera, which wasn't cheap, but I've been recording with my iPhone all this time. Most smartphones these days have better cameras than cameras do, so use your existing equipment. The Blue Yeti mic is like, it was €140. I don't know how, it may be $140 or $150, which is not that much money for a microphone. Just try to invest in nice equipment, and that's already half the battle, just having good quality videos. And try to maybe find a niche within the niche. Like ASMR is very much a niche topic. A lot of it's gaining a lot of followers, but a lot of people still don't know it or don't like it. It's not like with a gaming channel where there's so many of them and you can just throw another one in there and you can reach a really wide audience. Like, I'm not a gamer. I love certain games and I own a lot of game consoles, but I don't play every single day. I wouldn't consider myself to be a gamer. But when The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, I didn't get it until 10 months later. Dude, like, that was rough because I love Zelda. That'll come up in my personal Q&A as well. I bought it 10 months later, and I spent the entire first year just watching gameplay videos on YouTube. So topics like that, or like tech or beauty or something, has such a wide audience, and ASMR really doesn't. So it's already a niche. And if you can find something within that, for example, true crime or mukbang or mouth sounds, like ASMR Whispers does pretty much all mouth sounds videos, and people love her for that. That's what people go to her for, because she does those. So maybe try to find something that stands out in the ASMR community, which I know is really hard, but I think that's the best advice I can give right now, because I'm still really trying to grow my channel and I'm still very new at this. So, oh, and another thing that I do want to say is be you. Just try to be as authentic as you can. Try to put as much of your own personality in your non-roleplay videos as you can, because that really speaks to me. I love watching ASMRtists who I can relate to and who I feel are just a really cool person or a really sweet person. And I think if you don't show your does only true crime videos. She doesn't do any regular ASMR videos. And I would be really interested in getting to know her a little bit better. So, but Rennie, don't feel obligated. I'm just tagging you in it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And then I would also like to tag She Whispers, but I don't know if she watches my channel. I really like her channel. I don't know if she watches mine, so I'll see if I can send her a message. So that's it